Okay, so this is the Pit Boss 1100 Pro Series grill. It is a wood pellet grill that I got from Lowe's. I've been interested in cooking with a pellet grill for a few years now. I've been watching some YouTube videos, so I finally decided to get one. This grill cost me personally about $540. I am prior military, so I was able to use my military discount, and I picked this grill up 2 days ago, brought it home. It was about 3 hours to assemble, 2.5 roughly to assemble. Having the right tools, it could have been a little faster, but however, it took me about 2.5 hours to assemble. What I love the grill, first of all. What I didn't like about the assembly was I felt like instead of having a Phillip head bolts, there could have been nut driver bolts. I could have used a socket and a ratchet, and could have been done a lot faster, especially in some of the hard to reach places. This thing, it weighs a ton. It's 205 pounds. Very sturdy. It's very heavy door. There's nothing cheap about this grill. I really love it, and this is my first day cooking on it. We're gonna cook some chicken, hot dogs, brocks, a few steaks, and try to and a couple of hamburger patties, just to try to get a feel of what this thing can do. All right, start my first burn off. I gotta do a burn at 3 different settings before I can put any food on it. It's at 250 over here, 240 over there, and I do it in 15-minute increments. So it's already smoking, so I'll let y'all know. This is the first test, the burgers. And brocks. And dogs. Push them back a little. Because I'm not smoking the ribs yet, I'm gonna turn this up a bit so they'll cook a little faster, because I know y'all will be ready to eat way before the ribs are done. Alright, I'm gonna put all the chicken on the top, right? Yep. I twist my chicken that way, so that all of them equally can get the temperature. Cook better that way. Again, this is the Pit Boss 1100. As you can see, you can put a lot of food on here. All right, I'm doing my first turnover on my hot dogs. feel like it's a little hotter on this side. I do have probes I can use. However, I'm not using them at the moment. But I try not to open it so much to allow the temperature to stay at the dialed in temperature. Flip my burgers over. And by the way, I got this from Lowe's also. It's pretty cool. Good for burgers, steaks. And I'm gonna shut it. Let it do what it do. All right, it's time to check on my dogs. They cook a little faster than some of the other meat. And right now we're running at about 270. Actually it says 285, but yep, they're split open and about ready to come off. I like to cook them until they bust open. I'm country, I'm sorry. Split open. But anyway, those are ready. I'm gonna turn over my brocks. I like to keep it cooking evenly on both sides. Smoke, it feeds the pellets through. There's a centerpiece in here that the pellets drop into, and they're wood chips, and it creates a smoke that comes through, and the fan distributes the heat in a circular motion, and the smoke comes through and out through the smokestack. This is it's hot, so I'm not going to touch it, but you can spin this up to dial your smoke up or down, but right now I have it set at a high setting, so I can I don't want to over smoke it, so I think that's a good dial for it. But I'm about to take these off, put them in a pan that I've already cleaned, because they cook a little faster. I got some other stuff I'm putting on here. I'm cooking a lot of food today, but it's going to be relevant for the whole week. Take lunches and whatnot, but I really want to try it out for the first time, because I work a lot, so I want to try it out now, and I'll cook more when I have more time off. All right, I also wanted to try a few steaks to see how they will turn out, so I just bought a pack with 3 in it. And this one, of course, going to be mine. It's the wife's, and this is my daughter's. So I'm going to put those on. And I'm going to put them over here. And while I got this open, I'm going to flip my burgers one more time. Rocks look like they'll be next to go off. Got to have the right utensils. I love burgers. The rest of my family don't pretty much eat burgers like that, but I like to have them. Like I said, I'm cooking a lot of food, but I'll take this to work. Could be a lot of leftovers. Mine's, Lisa's, yours. Right now, as you can see, you see a lot of smoke coming out, and that's mainly because the hopper, it feeds the wood pellets over into a cup where you have a flame, and it burns those chips, but it burns them in a sequence to where you don't over smoke your meat. Based on the amount of time that the temperature that I have it set on, it knows how to feed the wood pellets in a sense to where you get the right amount of smoke and not too much smoke. The worst thing in the world is to have too much smoke taste in meat. So now you'll see this smoke for a while, it'll dissipate for a little while, then in a little while it'll start back again. And we'll talk about that more a little later. All right, I'm about to turn the top rack over so the chicken can cook evenly. Even though the heat is circulated through, I still like to flip them over from time to time to make sure both sides equally get the same amount of time closest to the flame. So I'm about to turn them over now. But right now we're at 250 degrees. And I like to turn my legs one in, one out, so that the heat can circulate all the way through easily, than to have all the chicken bunched up one way. That's something I learned a long time ago when I used to take 4-H in high school, elementary school. Alright, so my burgers look like they're almost done. My brats probably won't be much longer. Oh, and by the way, this heat shield in the bottom is angled like that, and you have a tray over here, so all the grease that comes out, it runs down into that bucket, so you don't have to worry about getting grease all inside your grill. It's going to run down and drop down in there. When you're done, you can drain it out. Alright, that's all for now. Alright, the seasonings that I'm using on the chicken, I have had a lot of success with the Grill Mates Montreal chicken seasoning, and this I've heard a lot about. It's the Weber dry rub that you put on the ribs that I'm going to put on a little later. I also got it on the steaks. I've heard a lot of people talk about this, so I wanted to try it out, but it smells really good initially when I season the meat, so we'll see how it turns out when I pull them off. But this I've had a lot of success with. We love the taste of this. I put this on all my poultry. All right, about to put my beans on. Let those cook. We'll put them over here in the corner. Put a little brown sugar in there. They were Bush's baked beans with the brown sugar. It's time to turn the steaks over. And that noise that you hear, that's actually the other than the sizzle, that's the blower that's over here in the bottom of the hopper that circulates the air. That helps keep the temperature normal all throughout. So that's, if anybody was curious about that, that's what that is. I'm gonna check my brats one more time. That one is starting to get to the color that I like. So about another 10-15 minutes, those will be ready to come on. Alright. Close it, let it sit for another 15 minutes. It's time to check the brats. They're bubbling, which means they're cooked all the way through. So I can go ahead and take those off. And the burgers. I've already flipped the burgers over. Yep. Just the way I like them. Roll them around. And I'm going to move my steak over. Flip those over for the first time. Let those cook evenly. Good, guys. Real good. Alright, now I'm going to turn my meat again, my chicken, on my upper rack. I'm a charcoal grill man through and through, but I'm really loving this wood chip. I'm sorry, I keep saying wood chip. It's a wood pellet grill. Just give you the right amount of smoke. You don't have to overdo anything. It does all the work. More to follow. Time for me to check the baked beans that I put on. I'm gonna lift the lid and stir them up. I had a little brown sugar that I put on the top. A little bit of seasoning I put on the bottom. Chicken is turning out really well. Stir those up. Alright. We'll let that continue to cook as is for now. We'll check it again in about 15 minutes. Alright, I'm going to use the probe here to check my steaks, just to see what the internal temperature is on them. Alright. It's climbing, but at 102, 107, so it's climbing up. It takes a second to get the internal temperature of the steak. I want them at about 175 before I pull them off. We're at 132, it's climbing. And these two probes, they come with the grill. They have a 3mm jack that you can plug in, and you can probe your meat. You don't have to buy an internal prober temperature. So that one's at 145. The other one is still climbing. When they reach 175, I'll take them off. Check the other one too. Well, I'll leave that one open. Okay, so the middle one is still climbing. You don't want to put too many holes in your steak either, because you want to be able to hold that juice in. It looks like they're both pegged out at 145, climbing short slowly. So, like I said, when they reach 175, I'm going to take them off. Okay, you might see the extension cord, but again, this is kind of sort of like a wood burning, pellet burning grill, but also you have electrical components that depend. That it also relies on, like the temperature reading in the blower, and it has a electrical igniter that starts the fire. You don't have to, like charcoal, light it manually. Just push this button for about. You turn this on, and you prime it here, which means it'll send the wood pellets over to the burner, and when you turn this on, it does everything else on its own. Okay. All right. Looking at the probe over here, my daughter's the way she like her steak, I need to pull hers off because hers is showing 208. So we're gonna check it and make sure. By the way, I am using clean gloves, and all my utensils are clean between cooking, just to make sure I'm not cross-contaminating stuff, but I do need to put this glove on to pull the probe out. Alright, that thing hot. Now I'm going to take her steak off. Also, it appears that the baked beans are done, so we're going to take the baked beans out and take those in as well. Alright, more to follow. I'm going to leave the other two on until they reach the desired temperature. This one has to be well done, and this one probably be the next one to come on. Look nice, huh? Alrighty. Alright, now it's time to spray my ribs, because when I last looked at them, the meat was looking a little dry. So what I do is, this is the only spray bottle I could find, but I cut it halfway. Half apple cider vinegar, or whatever choice or brand you like. I just happen to have this. And half a bottle of water, so 50-50. And I'm just gonna lightly spray them. So I don't want my meat to dry out, so just gonna lightly spray it. See how you get a nice glaze. Just to keep your meat moist. And that's that. You fill your pellets in over here, your wood pellets. I put one small bag in. It was about here when I started. It's been on now for about 3 hours. So it was there when I started, and that's where it is now. I'm gonna smoke the ribs when I'm done, which means after the chicken's done, I'm gonna put it on the smoke setting and just let it cook for about 3-4 hours. Actually, a 3-2-1 method. 3 hours bare, 2 hours wrapped in foil, and then 1 hour bare again. So about 5 hours of total cooking. But it's a very good grill. I like it so far. Everything, there's nothing cheap. It doesn't look cheap. It looks like a very expensive grill. Feels like a very expensive grill. So we'll see what it does. All right, it's time to check the chicken. I put the ribs up on the top rack because I'm being pressed for time. It's getting late. Chicken appears to be ready. I've turned them several times. So I'm gonna put the barbecue sauce on them and let the barbecue sauce caramelize for maybe 10 minutes. You can't leave them on too long because the barbecue sauce will turn dark fairly quick and it'll make the meat look as if it was burned. So you can't leave them on but maybe 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes afterwards. Then I'm gonna take my ribs and reposition those and change it back to the smoke setting. I've been playing with the temperatures up and down because I'm cooking more than one type of meat. So if I would put these on the smoke setting and leave them on the smoke setting, it'd probably be 10, 11 o'clock tonight before they'll be ready. Anyway, just need to turn them over, glaze the other side. Give them about 10 minutes, and then they'll be ready to come off. I spread them out a little bit more now because I need more room to work with when I put my sauce on. And again, I clean my utensils between cycles, so I don't just leave them out here for bugs and everything to get land on and then put it on my food. But that's not interesting for you guys to see. Just letting you know that I clean my utensils between every setting. I normally have in my charcoal grill, I have a can of water in here, and I stick them down in the hot water before I touch my meat. But I forgot to use my can today. It's all good. I don't want to put too much sauce on it because I want to kind of sort of see what the meat tastes like with a pellet grill versus a charcoal grill. So it's gonna be a little dapper. And keep my meat nice and moist. There we go. Okay. I saw this on a YouTube video from another guy I was watching. He took the ribs off, wrapped them in foil, but before he wrapped them in foil, he took some brown sugar and put on both sides, along with butter, a stick of butter. He cut it, and you wrap them up, and then we're gonna put them back on for 2 more hours. All right, I'm gonna take the chicken off. Got a nice glaze to it because I need that bottom rack to. I need that bottom rack to put my ribs on. I got them all wrapped up with butter and brown sugar. So I'm gonna take these off, lay my rack of ribs there, and let them cook for another 2 hours. Okay. So I slipped some wings in between takes because I wanted to actually get a feel for everything that I like cooking. So we bought some wings and put on. They turned out pretty good. We cooked a few without sauce and the rest of them with sauce. On the ribs, the back side of the rib has a meaty strip. I cut that and cooked it separate just to get an idea. So I took that off. It's really good, flavorful. Put some sauce on it. It tastes really good. Okay, so I got the main slab off. Whew, it's a little hot. So it's been cooking in brown sugar. And now I gotta take that out. Sauce it down. Got a little pull back there. Look at that. Already tenderized to the point where it's falling off the bone. On the back side. It's really hot. All right. Okay. I'm going to sauce it down and put it back on. All right. I got the last rack off. It's nice and tender. I got some bone pulled back. So already glazed it. Ready to eat. Overall, it's a good experience. Good grill. Didn't have any problems. Easy to use, easy to set up, and like and subscribe. Give me any comments, feedback, anything I could do better from all you more experienced grillers. Thank you.